I think the first point here is to understand that there are going to be some disagreements at times. And I know that when I became a Mason out of Franklin Lodge, it was kind of a lodge that that kind of had the attitude of, well, what's Grand Lodge trying to do this time? So, I think as a Grand Lodge officer, you have to realize that there is maybe some misunderstanding of what Grand Lodge is really trying to do, but coming across, with some humility as Grand Master and realizing that, we're all, trying to get to a place where our lodges, our districts, and our individual brethren can be successful. So making sure that you understand exactly what the nature of the conflict is, bring your team on board with what's going on, making sure what the standing is of the Grand Lodge related to this question, and then open that dialogue with the utmost humility, but also the understanding that somebody has to be in charge, like we say in our ritual work. And at the end of the day, the Grand Master has to take the responsibility for the final decision on some things. Now, he may come to that in a manner that is collaborative, takes in all the opinions and the sides of what's going on. But at the end of the day, the Grand Master is there to take responsibility.
Any conflict is going directly to the source of the problem. Talking to the people involved, the lodges involved, and try to find a common point, because remember that we have different perspective, and sometimes a difference in perspective causes the conflict, and there is in itself no issue, but a difference in perspective of the same issue.
I've done this as a brother. I've handled conflict between brethren. I've handled conflict as a district deputy between lodges, and I haven't ever had to mediate between districts before. But I think the way that you handle a conflict between brethren is, first of all, you see if they can resolve it between themselves, if they're willing to make amends to each other, at least to be able to talk it out between them. If it is something that's intractable, then I think you want to get a mediator placed between those brothers so that they can air their grievances either separately or together. Usually what I would recommend is that they talk to the mediator separately first, so that the mediator kind of understands the pros and cons or the points of both of the individuals, and then can bring them together so that they can have a fruitful discussion about how they move forward and resolve it. Lacking resolution at that level, then I think you ask for assistance from the district deputy. The district deputy can help to bring that same process together and figure out what the facts of the issues are and work for resolution. And ultimately, the district deputy is going to be the eyes and ears of the Grand Master, and so of course he's going to be consulting with the Grand Lodge and the Grand Elected Line so that they understand that there is an issue going on and can also give advice and help to the district deputy in trying to resolve the matter. And ultimately, it can fall into the lap of the Grand Lodge and the Grand Lodge officers, and to the Grand Master, who can have everyone come and sit down and talk to them about what they believe the issues are, separating out the facts from the personal opinions, and ultimately arrive at a solution. Conflict within a lodge is difficult. It is one of the things that I think promotes disengagement in a lodge, and so it's something that we have to be really careful on how we handle it. You've got to try and take the personalities out of it and really get to the root cause of what that particular dispute is about, and then remind ourselves that as Masons, ultimately we are to regard each other with fairness and act with morality and act with integrity in all that we do. So that's how we handle conflict between brethren, lodges, and districts. We talk it out amongst ourselves. We talk it out. We employ the resources that we have when we can, and ask for help when we need it.